No, I don't think so. I think it acts just like staking. It's just the voting power that you've delegated to that DREP drops. That's all. It's the same as like when you're staking to the Crow node and you're getting your yield, but then you go and you buy like, you know, a NFT book on book.io for 15 ADA or whatever the hell it is. I don't even remember what I said it for. Then it just reduces the amount of yield you're getting passively over time because it reduces the amount of ADA that you're delegating. It's all passive. There's no lockups. That's one of the things that the Solana crew loves to try and bullshit people about, is they like to try and call it a lockup and this and that to dissuade people. There's nothing locked up. You can take, you know, your 50,000 ADA or your 100,000 ADA, you can delegate it to a node and you can still use it and do whatever you want, but you have to look at delegating as like, you know, starting a W-2 job for the first time, right? You have to wait a couple weeks for your first check. And then, you know, if you quit or you leave or something changes, then that'll be reflected in your last check 2 weeks after your last day of work. That's basically the way the Cardano delegation works as well. Where do you see Chainlink and HBAR in the future? Thank you, Crow. Legacy Legends, man. I like HBAR. I just, for whatever reason, man, it just has not been grabbing the people. Chainlink, I think, is going to be playing a pivotal role in a lot of things related to blockchain, but I also believe that there's room for competition with Chainlink that we may very well see in the not so distant future, but we'll see. But I like Chainlink, and its contribution to the crypto space has been strong, and HBAR's technology, I believe, is actually really cool, but unfortunately it just has not been getting traction for years. So it is what it is. Hey, Crow, the ADA all-time high September 21 happened 69 days before the Bitcoin all-time high, November of 2021, last bull run. When does liquidity typically come from Bitcoin? So I have to look at that on at some point and figure out what you're saying, because Cardano pumped after. Cardano skyrocketed after Bitcoin did in 2021, unless I'm totally mistaken. I don't have a way to match them up right now. I'll have to look at that. Maybe I'll do a video about it, and I'll time it all out like I've done in the past. Sol is for gamblers. Yeah, pretty much. It's for people that, it's just, I consider it my red light district of blockchain. Crow, what is going on with Cornucopias? You know what? They've been wanting me to come on, and they want to show me a bunch of cool shit to keep me updated on everything that they've got brewing. And I've just been all over the place. It's my fault. It's not theirs. They've been waiting for me. They set up a Discord group, and they're like, Crow, we got to get you on. You got to see the latest. You got to see what's going on. You know, this is amazing. You're going to love it. And I'm like, I'm sure I will. Let's do it. And then I don't say anything for 3 days. So it's totally my fault. So I'm very, very bullish. I just haven't dove in yet. So at some point in the not so distant future, I'm going to be live streaming. I'm either going to be live streaming or recording. I'm not 100% sure, because I've been having so many weird technical issues with my video lately that I've been hesitant. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's my fault totally, and I'm going to remedy that in the not so distant future. So. Hey, Crow, thoughts on Charles saying he only owns because ADA and Ergo? I'm not sure what that's supposed to, so I don't know what you're saying. Cornucopias node tech is revolutionizing. Even if the game fails, which I believe it won't, other games could start using the tech. I don't think Cornucopias is failing, folks. I think Cornucopias is doing very, very well. I just think they're building a AAA game with a blockchain budget, and they're basically funding a growing team of people doing amazing shit in the Web3 space, in the Metaverse space, that nobody's done before. And I just, I've given them shit. They love it when I criticize. They love it. But I mean, you know, it's like I call it as I see it. It's like I love Cornucopias. I love Josh. I love Rob. I love everybody that I've met. Everything they've shown me has been amazing. They've been great partners with me. They're fantastic, but I still can't help but call shit as I see it. And it drives them nuts. I shouldn't say them. One member of the team specifically gets really, really mad at me, and I understand it, but it's so hard for me to be like, everything's amazing all the time. It's like, I just can't do that. But do I think it's going to fail? Absolutely not. I think everything that they're doing is going to set a standard in Web3 and Metaverse gaming in the future. And to be honest with you, if I look at Cornucopias from the lens of, well, I can look at it in two different ways. Either one, I look at it as basically laying the foundation for what the future of gaming is probably going to be like. At some point, I think that they're probably going to, I'm sure they're probably going to be utilizing VR tech at some point, which only makes sense for a game like Cornucopias. You've got all of the blockchain stuff related to land and ownership and all of that, which is going to be huge. Then you've got all of the growing, like, it's really hard to put my thoughts on Cornucopias into a paragraph because there isn't anything like it. Like, if you want to talk about like a pioneer of the space, I really believe that Cornucopias and that team are true pioneers of the metaverse space. And everything that they're doing, like, even I get burnt out. And I've told them, I'm like, I get burnt out. Like, oh, we got another NFT sale for another NFT item and a pack and a pair of boots. And, you know, here's some underwear. Like, you know, it's like, oh my God, you know, it's like, as a gamer, as an end user, I get like, oh my God, another fucking sale. Are you for real? But at the same time, we have to remember what they're building and what they're building it with. And they have to maintain funding. They don't have, you know, $75 million in venture capital from like 4 different companies like the majority of these AAA games have. They don't have like a big publishing deal where they're just being spoon-fed cash to finish this project. They're doing it pretty much all on their own and with the support of their community. So as much as I can be frustrated sometimes and I can say things that, like, it sounds like, oh, Crow doesn't like, yes, I do. I love Cornucopias. I think, if anything, I'm just extremely excited about what they're building, and I want it fucking now. I don't want to wait any longer, especially in a bear market where, and like politically, and the world is going crazy. I just want my escape. So sometimes that also fuels my frustration with me saying, I don't want another NFT sale. I want to play. I want to build. I want to build my world. I want to get to work. I want to be able to do all these things, but that's my own fucking entitlement. It's not their problem. It's mine. So it is what it is, but I call it as I see it regardless. And that's just the way I'm wired. Yeah. Their team continues to grow. So, okay, folks, I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to sign off and get back to work because I've got so much stuff to do, and it's 12:30, but I love you. I miss you. I mean it. I'll see you again very soon. Probably Bitcoin's going to hit 91 grand and then do a reversal I'm hoping we start heading into new all-time high territory in May, like I called 2 fucking months ago. And until then, grow your coins, and I'll see you again soon.